Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we have Dr. Diagnosis devastating hockey injuries. As we know, man, hockey is one of those sports that is very dangerous, man. Injuries happen all the time. So let's see what this Dr. Mike, which I'm familiar with. I've seen his videos before. And let's see him diagnose some of these hockey injuries, man. Let's get straight to it. Before we start, though, if that's your first time on this channel, come on, man. Subscribe. Let's do it.
All sorts of sports injuries, but hockey injuries, I know these are about to be tough. I'm excited to diagnose. Let's get started. Whoop.
Zach Kassian's pass now finally reaches Larson and short. Backhand centering pass. Kassian, Russell lets it go.
Oh my God, did I get hurt in the face? You know what I always do as a doctor in these situations?
Sorry.
Larson and short. Backhand centering pass. Kassian, Russell lets it go.
Oh my God.
Bro, I did not see it.
Backhand centering pass. Kassian, Russell lets it go.
Oh my God, did I get hurt in the face? You know what I always do as a doctor in these situations is not only look at the player, I also look at the ice. Why? Because blood is very visible on the ice.
One-timer right here by Russell.
Slow motion.
Net. And right there you can see.
Do they wear cups? I don't know enough about professional hockey. Do they wear cups?
Wait.
Blood...
Hold up, man. Hold up.
Do they wear cups? Slow motion.
Net. And
Oh, I finally saw it. Oh, I thought you got hit in the face. Oh, no. Oh, that hurts. Woo. What? Oh, nah, dog. No. Oh, nah. Let's see. I was just unlocking new fear, man. Oh, nah. Does this happen often? How often does this happen? But tell me in the comments. Oh, nah, dog. That's crazy, though. That's crazy, dog. Whew. Nah, man. That hurts.
I don't know enough about professional hockey. Do they wear cups? Blood.
Yeah, do you guys wear cups? Tell me I do, because, whoa.
Trauma of the score.
Oh, stop replaying it. Oh, no, stop replaying it.
That can easily end up with the testicle ruptured. You get injury of the tunic albuginea. That requires ASAP surgery. Even if the testicle ruptures, as long as surgery is done properly and the repair is done within like 3 days, you have 90% chance of saving the testicle. Then there's some situations where the damage is so far gone that surgery can't help it. And in those instances, you may have to perform an orchiectomy where you remove the testicle in its entirety. Which
removed it. Ooh. Wait, so that means you can have kids? Oh my gosh.
hey, because you could still be fertile with a single testicle and have enough testosterone production as well.
Okay.
Checked by Ferris. Puck coursed along, but walked on by Malkin. Moves in and fires home.
Oh, did he get hit in the groin? Also, why is everyone getting hit in the groin?
Gregory Campbell dove in front of a 90-mile-an-hour shot by Evgeny Malkin. The puck snapped the smaller of the two bones in Campbell's lower leg.
He broke his fibula? The fibular head, there exists a condition called like a fibular head dysfunction where the fibula doesn't move in the correct pattern. That can cause significant pain. This guy completely broke it, and he's still skating around trying to prevent a power play.
Crazy.
Goal. Ugh.
We got a good look at Braden Shen's injury in the last shift. He comes in, he hits Zubers. It is the skate that comes up across the stomach.
That's a pretty mean scar. That's like, it looks pretty benign, I'm not gonna lie. But that could have been really bad, because if that went a little bit deeper, that cut, that could have been easily the colon. The large...
Oh my gosh, like hockey, man. Hockey. Bro, you could get hurt any type of way in hockey, dog. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I feel like in hockey, everything is a weapon, bro. Everything that is used is a weapon, bro. All right, let's look at it. You wear helmets. Helmet can be used as a weapon. You got... Do they wear gloves? Do they wear gloves? I don't know if they wear gloves or not. But if they do, come on, man. Like, you got the steak. The steak. Am I hungry? Yeah. You got the stick. You got the what is called the shoe, the ice, they're not spikes. Now I gotta Google it. Sorry guys. What is it called? Skates? What is another name for it, ain't it? Ice skates? Just skates? That's how you call them. I was looking for another name. There's no other name for it. Skates? Nah, we'll go with skates. We got the skate. The skate itself is like, look what it could do.
Pocket. Here, this looks like a scab. Like a mean scab, but a scab. On March 11th, 2000, Leafs defenseman Brian Berard was accidentally clipped in the eye by the stick of Ottawa Senator Marian Hossa. Berard suffered a retinal tear and later a detached retina. A detached retina is ocular surgery instantly. Some of the classic symptoms of retinal detachment is like a curtain falling over your vision so you cannot see, floaters, flashing lights, etc. But this is a condition that warrants urgent evaluation. In the 2001-2002 season, Berard returned to action with the New York Rangers and thankfully was able to play 6 more seasons in the NHL. Speaking of the Rangers, my buddy Jacob Trouba, who is the captain of the Rangers, recently has an art exhibit that he invited me to, but I couldn't go because I was in the hospital. But we did hang out at New York Fashion Week. Check out our picture here.
Well, McSorley is out there as well. Oh, McSorley!
Oh, did he hit his head on the ice?
And caught him in the
I didn't even
helmet.
see.
Oh, is this a concussion? Oh no.
Oh,
Who does that? The temple is a really tough area because
is that illegal?
you have the semicircular canals right in the ear, and that's where your balance center is. Also, there's a little soft spot there as well that can really do some serious damage because the suture lines are right there.
In a rare criminal conviction for sports violence, a Canadian court today found suspended professional hockey player Marty McSorley guilty of assault.
Wow, they charged him with assault?
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
incredible. He was sentenced to 18 months probation. He didn't get jail time,
That's crazy though. That's crazy.
but still, that's a serious crime.
First period, I'm coming around the net. Craig Ludwig slashes me in the thumb, breaks my thumb in 2 places.
What? I'm still shocked. You could get jail time for playing in hockey, or not for playing a sport, not just hockey. It's crazy.
Later, literally no more than half a second later, Darian Hatcher comes flying, throws a high elbow, jumps into my head, and breaks my jaw in 4 places.
Oh my God, can you imagine breaking your hand and your jaw simultaneously? You need a hand specialist. You need a facial reconstruction specialist, like a maxillofacial physician.
Doctor came in, says we can keep you here, you can get your jaw fixed here, or you can go back with your team and get it fixed. I flew home with no painkillers, couldn't drink, couldn't eat, spitting into a cup. I went through 2 cups of spitting blood because I was literally severed inside my mouth.
Why was it worth traveling with the team to not get that fixed?
Not facts.
I want to celebrate people who are tough, but when you're just being macho to be macho and you're putting your health at risk, I got to point out the flaw in that mentality.
It is one of the greatest nights in Southern California hockey lore.
But hockey players are just a different level of tough, bro. Y'all got that, man.
And it's one he doesn't remember.
On his stick.
Oh.
He moves it.
I was just watching a video on that, bro. I just seen a video on that. What brand name? Oh my goodness, Eric. No, it's not Eric, but the same guy did the hit to Harry Troners. Bro, hold up, man. See, now I gotta Google it again, bro. Man, the guy who kept getting concussions. Eric Lindros. Eric Lindros. Yeah, Eric Lindros. Yeah, Eric Lindros. Yeah, I was just watching a video on that. This guy said he didn't remember what happened. Like, okay, he had a concussion. The man had a concussion. Went back to the game. Scored a goal. And later on, they said he didn't remember what happened for 3 days. He didn't remember anything for 3 days.
It looks so bad. When he was almost 1 minute, like he didn't move there's no movement. It was scary.
Yeah, in those situations, you want to keep them as immobile as possible in order to get their C-spine stabilized, to get them off the ice in a safe manner. You never know what is damaged surrounding the spinal cord. Sometimes unnecessary movement can do more harm than good and actually can end up paralyzing someone.
Ball career.
He's had concussion problems in the past.
I don't remember anything live.
I wouldn't have helped him off the ice. I would have gotten him backboard. That's just too strong of a hit.
When I saw that hit, I said, there's no way he can come back. These days standards, he would never come back and play again.
That's unnecessary. Again, that's that macho mentality that's going to cause someone to become permanently disabled or just miss a couple of games. Like, the risk is just not valuable. Remember, when you lose consciousness from a concussion, that means your brain's experiencing massive inflammation, massive damage, and it's in a vulnerable state. So to go out on the ice and risk getting a second concussion is putting yourself in a situation for permanent brain damage.
Steve, I just want to apologize for what happened out there. But I had no intention on hurting you. And I feel awful for what transpired.
Is that because he fell on him and his face hit the ground first? 3 fractured vertebrae in his neck with a grade 3 concussion, vertebral ligament damage, facial cuts. Wow, amnesia. There's just like a lot of neuro injury from a single accident. That's what happens when you get knocked out and then you start falling only to have someone land on top of you in the process.
What is your health like right now? I still have a bunch of things, but headaches and lower energy than I used to, and requiring more sleep, things like that. Obviously, it's hard not to think about the most important thing that I can't do, which is play.
I don't know how they deal with these criminal situations, because like in hockey, isn't fighting celebrated and that's part of the sport? And then you hurt the person, is that considered a crime when that's part of the sport? That's like saying boxing, you punch the guy and then you're going to get arrested. I don't know, like it's
but
tough.
I think the difference is there's a way that you start a fight. I feel like that was just the one way to do it, because like the man had his back turned, you just pull him and just start punching him, man. That's not the way to do it. That's not the way to do it. If y'all want to fight, I feel like, you know, we both acknowledge that we wants to fight. And I was watching another video that was saying, if somebody don't want to fight, they don't have to fight. You feel me? So for you to just pull somebody that's fake, that has their back on you and just start punching them, that's not part of the game. I don't think.
My head around.
Incident occurred with 7.5 minutes to go in the first period. Over while he was on the bench. Immediately, the Wings began calling for medical aid. And fans and the players looked on in obvious grave concern as medical staff administered CPR and a defibrillator was brought onto the scene.
So if someone's heart stops, you can't feel a pulse, they're not breathing, they're unconscious, you start CPR, you get the defibrillator, you point for someone specific to call for help, and you get them medical aid because you need advanced cardiac life support, which requires medications, perhaps surgical interventions, etc.
What happened basically is Fish was out in a shift. He came off. He was standing there with his teammates or sitting on the bench, and he had a seizure and he fell forward and then ended up on his side. And right away, as soon as we got aware of what was going on, we got it stopped and we had medical help right away. They started doing CPR on him.
Not everyone who experiences a tonic-clonic seizure requires CPR. If they're actively having a seizure and their muscles are working, there could be a situation where they still have a pulse, but it may be difficult to feel in those situations.
But they hooked up the auto defibrillator is what it's called, and they shocked him. And the heartbeat that leads to death, they got that stopped and going, and they continued with the CPR, and our medical staff obviously did a phenomenal job.
So when we put on the defibrillator on someone's chest, what it does is it analyzes the heart's rhythm to decide if it's a shockable rhythm or it's a non-shockable rhythm. Flatline means no shock advised, keep doing CPR, wait for medical help to arrive. If there are some shockable rhythms, then it says shock advised, everyone hands off, shock delivered at 3, 2, 1, you press the button and it delivers the shock, hopefully stopping the heart and restarting it in the correct rhythm.
Greg Adams with a puck, and he shoots it wide of the goal. What incredible. 11 seconds to go on the penalty to Paul Martin. Erik Karlsson's been banged up. He's really hurting.
What?
Too.
I can't tell what's going on. He's knee, ACL? I don't see blood. That's a good sign.
Let's take a look. Oh, skate.
Oh, did a skate go into his calf? On February 2013, Karlsson's Achilles tendon was lacerated. Wow. He returned just 10 weeks to the day. Wow, he must have not had a complete laceration, but still, that's an incredibly painful injury. And the Achilles tendon attaches to the calcaneus. It's basically the extension of the gastroc muscle.
So the skate, cut his Achilles.
muscle that allows attachment to the bone and really, really strong propulsion of the lower body.
A seemingly normal game between the St. Louis Blues and the Buffalo Sabres stopped in forward as goaltender Clint Malarchuk goes down, bleeding from his neck.
Oh no.
6-inch laceration that partially severed the jugular.
Oh no, I'm looking at the ice like I said earlier, and with the ice, I see what I don't want to see.
While the players scramble, the team's medical staff rushes to the ice. But Malarchuk was fearing the worst.
You want to put pressure on that area. Rapid evacuation to a surgical center.
A former combat medic and the team's athletic trainer kept pressure on the wound.
Good.
He stayed by his side as Malarchuk was rushed to the hospital.
Right. I swear I've never watched this before.
1.5 liters of blood and 300 stitches later, Clint Malarchuk seemed to have pulled through.
Wow, what a life saved.
After surgery to repair the damage last night, Malarchuk was up and about today.
That's incredible.
Clint Malarchuk had just survived one of the worst moments in NHL history.
Wow. That's incredible that he survived. To get the jugular vein cut that has so much blood supply to it is truly, truly incredible. Wow.
I started to have flashbacks. The nightmares were the worst.
Wow.
I'd be sound asleep and I'd see that skate come up and I'd wake straight up in bed.
I mean, he's describing symptoms of PTSD. And you know, in common tongue and in common language, we talk about PTSD as if it's not as serious. We need to be very careful with this condition because people who truly have PTSD suffer greatly. And I feel when we use that term lightly, we make light of their struggle. These hockey players are survivors, but these people survived.
Man, this was a very good video. Woo! Man. Dog. I'm speechless, bro. All these injuries, but it's been like the neck, the veins. I'm just glad he was able to survive, bro. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Whew. Man, thank you so much for watching with me, guys. This was a good video. Woo, I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.